Hello everyone, my name is Brian and welcome to another Smite commentary. And for today it is actually going to be a request as well. It is going to be a Vamana request, this time in Clash, but I figured I haven't played Vamana in a very long time. Vamana is a very good character. You don't see him too often. It's kind of that he's been around for a very long time. And there are just a lot of other picks that do what he does pretty well as well. But he is very good. Request kind of came in with also the, it's just the saying of he can deal a lot of burst damage and people usually don't expect it from a Vamana. And that is true, I do agree with that. He definitely has a lot of burst, especially if you for instance max out his 2 first. You'll have insane burst that can you deal very quickly. Also, I picked up Bluestone, and I feel like Bluestone is probably one of the best, items for him early on, because he has 3 damaging abilities. He has his 2, he has his 3, he has his knock-up. If you combine them all with the Bluestone, you will just have so much additional tick damage that will just deal a lot of damage in general. It is just very effective, I feel like. You can also go for like boots too, but boots too don't provide as much. Even when it comes to just the power, it doesn't provide as much. Let's see. Oh, it's not enough damage. That's fine. I'll just grab it. If you look at what we have, I feel like I probably couldn't use it the best since Ul picked up the red buff. Otherwise, I would think Ul has way better use for it than I do, because he spends a lot of mana on his abilities as well. He also has 3 damaging abilities. If you if you think of the axe and his 1 and 3 in his bow stance, he has more damaging abilities, but he won't be spamming that. Decent damage on Izanami, nice. Oh, that will be a kill. Nice root. Oh, I'm so dead. I made a mistake. I regret my decision. Rip. Ripperoonies. Let's get some physical protection. Usually I won't go for physical protection first, but as you can see I took a lot of damage from the Bastet. And if you look at the opponents, they have Bastet as well as 2 additional hunters, the Izanami as well as the Medusa. A lot of double hunters lately, and that all has to do with the fact, of course, that there is a quest for the Odyssey. The Odyssey quest is playing hunters. So I have had a lot of games with almost every single time both teams having 2 hunters. This time around that's not the case, but well, not on my team at least. On the enemy team you can see there are 2 hunters, and if you're wondering why that is lately, that's because of, well, that particular reason. Can we go for the Bastet? Let's just go into the ultimate to deal the damage quite safely as well. And stomp her into the ground. Let's go for the Anubis as well. Looks like there's a nice ultimate on the Ul. A lot of damage. Can I get the Anubis? Come on. Decent damage. I'm not quick enough. That's the downside. I didn't pick up boots. Cooldown's a little bit too long. If I had my cooldown reduction already, then it would have been fine as well. But, he gets away this time. Next time he won't. If I have my abilities up, he won't be able to get out that easily. And especially if I get my boots online, then he won't ever be able to get away from me, because I will just chase him down with my ult, with my damage, with my stomping foot on his head. I will smite him down. I wonder if that's the reason they call it Smite. I wonder. Yeah, well. Also, physical protection works pretty well on Vamana, because he gets some power from it passively. Which is not bad. Oh, I wasn't able to knock her up. If I was able to hit that knock-up before she was able to leap back, the silence from Nux came out as well, so she probably would have died if that was the case. But it doesn't matter too much, I didn't die, so I can just head back to base, get that breastplate. And that's a lot of additional mana as well. I was struggling with mana, decent amount, so having 870 mana now definitely will help out a bunch. This time actually I'm going for Reinforced Greaves. I know they nerfed them, but I feel like in this game in particular it's actually a very good one. Because if you look at the opponents, they have a lot of ability. Come on, let's see if we can get one. Knock up into the 2 on the enemy Medusa. I can still go for an ultimate or 2. Maybe can I get the Kukulkan? Yes, double kill. Nice, picking that up quite easily. Quite free as well. Didn't really have to invest in ultimate or anything. Ah, that's unfortunate. If Nox hit that combo, I would have committed. I would have just dove that tower. I have the physical protection. Could have used my ultimate to sustain up, as well as just deal more damage with my basics. Should be fine though. Let my team know that Bastet is heading right. The ult was quite low on the right side. Pretty pushed up as well. Decent damage. Let's get out of the tower. Oh, just barely out of the tower. You're taking tower damage. Not tower damage. Archer damage Anubis. And that will kind of result in his death. If he just walked away, he would have been fine. But he took archer damage. I was able to confirm a basic as well as hit my 2. So that was enough to kind of, well, secure that. Splitting the camp is always a good thing. But back to the point of the reinforced greaves and why I feel like in this situation it's probably one of the best boots I can get. Other than the fact that the protections I get will also provide me power for my passive, which I feel like in this scenario isn't the most important part. If you look at the opponent's team, every single one of them has some form of a dot damage or multiple hits. Bastet has the bleed, has the cat's damage. The Anubis has his ultimate, his 1, his 3, all do tick damage, which every single tick provides a stack on my boots. Izanami hits me twice with each basic attack with that boomerang. The 1 on Medusa will provide a bleed effect, and the tornado on Kokorku will also hit multiple times. Let's see, can I get him? Come on. Come on, Bluestone, please. Aw, Bluestone was enough. That's very unfortunate. She was very, very low, but not enough to finish her off. Probably should have just dashed a little bit further to hit her with that first. But I figured that if I went too far with my dash alone, she would just use her dash immediately and I would not have been able to confirm that one. So, a bit unfortunate. Oh, nice axe by the ult. Will secure that kill on the Izanami. Knock up into that axe stun. Definitely a lot of damage. Nice one. He was able to confirm it even though a couple of minions were still around, so not bad. Not bad at all. So that's the reason why I went for the tank boots. They have a lot of dot damage and tank boots are very effective against dot damage and less effective against, well, burst damage. If you're against, for instance, a Habois, a Scylla, gods like that, you don't get as much out of the boots because you're not able to stack them up that easily. But that's fine. So yeah, I feel like that it's still the tank boots are still viable now, but they're more of a situational pick instead of I'm going to pick up the boots because I want to have insane protections early on and a lot of survivability. I think they changed it very well. Guardians can still pick it up to be more tanky, but I feel like it's more of a situational pick now that it is very effective against, well, dot damage, damage over time, etc, etc. For now, going pretty well this game. 4-1 in 3, so definitely getting a lot going. Let's go for the Medusa. Come on. That's a lot of burst damage, as you can see. And my team may be able to pick it up. Oh, sprint juice by the Terra. Actually, didn't really want to chase the Medusa any further, so I'll just head to the back. Let's just go for that ultimate. I have some sustain with my ultimate, and I have the protections. That sucks. He's too quick. No, what's that? Why? Oh, she's actually leaping back. Okay, that's her death sentence. Come here. Should be fine. Nice. Luckily enough, the blue sign just barely got her. I would have been fine anyway to get out, but I don't think my team would have been able to pick her up afterwards. Let's see, can I get this one without dying? Yeah, I should be fine. The Freya's here as well. Should I get it? Oh, why not? I'm again out of mana. I can stay for a long time because I do have some sustain in my ultimate. Don't really want to use it just for the sustain, but it is a good ability to dive. Went for the Frostbound. Couple of reasons. Health, very important. I can stick to a target very easily. Also, they have 2 hunters, which rely on their basic attacks a lot. Will slow them down. As well as almost every single one of them, well, they aren't really tanky, so slowing them down will help out a lot. And that's an insane burst. Goodbye, Kukulkan, and that will be your death again. He is level 11 though, so he has his farm going. Of course, he is a Kukulkan. Looks like Izanami is having a very rough time. Only level 7. That's something difficult to deal with. Let's just attack the Gold Fury. I feel like I can tank this forever. even though I don't have any lifesteal and not enough protections, as you see, still taking a decent amount of damage. Nobody really helping me so far, but we should be able to get it, or at least bait it for, well, getting a kill or something like that. Doesn't look like they actually want to engage into us, which is kind of fine with me. Let's just get the free gold fury. I mean, 240 gold for free. I will take that any day. Unless I'm full build, then it's not really worth my time, but yeah, you get the point. You get the point. Also, well, Frostbound is just a lot of health, and having more health in your ultimate as a Vamana will allow you to heal more in your ultimate, as well as just survive longer and longer. I think I'll go for some magical protection next. The Anubis is dealing a lot of damage to me. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Bastet able to pick up 2 on the left side. That's rough. Well done by the Bastet though, but that's rough for our team. Let's just get this Phoenix. I can tank it for a while. If we can get this, then we definitely have a huge advantage. I mean, come on. Ooh, got hit by the tornado. Ooh, you're so aggressive. Be careful. He should be fine. Shell, just to make sure that he didn't take as much damage. At least the jump didn't do as much damage to our ore, and we should be fine. I'm able to get out as well. My boots still stacked up to the full potential of 6 stacks. All those protections are very, very nice. Wow. I was actually able to pick up a stat who probably went for the chase. Oh, and it looked like they are going to surrender, so that will be the game for this. I probably would have picked up Bulwark because it provides me a lot of health, provides me magical protection, as well as a shield when I'm below a certain percentage. As for Relic, not sure. Maybe Sprint. I think Sprint was a pretty good one, because that allows me to chase someone down pretty easily if they use something like Sprint or Purification Beads to get rid of my slow. But that will be the game already. Quick game. Sorry about that. I didn't really have more time to record anything, so I guess this will have to do. Maybe I'll just do another Vamana game this week. I'm not sure just yet. Vamana is still a lot of fun though. As you saw, a lot of damage. And he has a surprise burst, I do agree. Yeah. I mean, I picked no real damage items. Only the Bluestone is really damage oriented, but it's a starter item. I had tank boots, I had breastplate of valor, and I had a frostbound, which makes me very tanky, but I was still able to deal a lot of damage with my abilities, dealing about 200-300 with each of them. Definitely difficult for them to deal with it, and that will be the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any other requests, please let me know down in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.